The shopping experience that has been created on Al-Araimi Boulevard combines both retail and entertainment in order to give the consumer a fully comprehensible visit and full maximum enjoyment of the project. This has been created with the first dancing fountain in Oman and with an excess of 250 retail shops. It is the first of
Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. I really appreciate you joining me today and I hope everybody had a good weekend, and this is the latest updates coming from London. A man has been convicted of murdering a Sheikh's son for a £34,000 watch on December the 5th, 2019. Badir Rahim Al-Nazi and Asin Bum Dilbaro stood trial for the murder of Mohammed Al-Araimi and his friend Nasir Kanu. The pair had just left the Bulgari hotel in Knightsbridge, and Mohammed was the son of an Oman business tycoon. He was stabbed in the left side of his upper chest. He fell down under a Christmas tree that was next to Harrods and died from his injuries just 40 minutes later. His friend had studied at King's College London with Mr. Al-Araimi and was stabbed in the left side of his back just above his hip, and he received hospital treatment and his injuries were not fatal. Mohammed was wearing a £34,000 watch when he was stabbed, and his friend was wearing a £7,000 Rolex watch, but the muggers fled empty-handed. Dilbaro's defence said he suffered from mental health problems and had periodic depression, paranoia and heard voices. He said in the closing speech in the trial that Mr. Al-Nazi was a very disturbed young man and his symptoms led to a complete breakdown. Al-Nazi became an ill person and was prescribed strong drugs in prison for mental health problems, his lawyer said in court. They said Al-Nazi's symptoms got worse after he was arrested and have become very severe in prison. His defence was that he acted calmly and rationally and he stabbed Mr. Al-Araimi accidentally. Al-Nazi told the court that he was holding the knife in his hand and turned around to direct it away from the victim. At this point, Al-Nazi became tearful in court, and the prosecution said that these were crocodile tears about how bad he felt for Mr. Al-Araimi's family. The German national Dilbaro denied any involvement in the case and denied he was armed and told the jury he had no idea what Al-Nazi was planning. The defence said they were not looking for victims to rob, and he said Mr. Al-Araimi and Mr. Kanu were not suitable victims as they were young, fit men and were not visibly rich as their watches were hidden. Since his arrest, Al-Nazi has attacked his cellmate in prison because he thought he had a problem with him, and he also attacked a prison guard as well for the same reason. He also attacked his co-defendant Dilbaro while in prison for not backing up his full story, the defence said. Dilbaro recalled an encounter in HMP Wandsworth following their arrest, and Al-Nazi allegedly told him, "If you snitch on me, I'm going to kill you. You're the one that killed Al-Araimi." Al-Nazi attacked Mohammed because he thought he had a problem with him, the defence said. After the incident, Dilbaro bought a ticket to Cairo as he was scared of being arrested and scared of Al-Nazi. So in his trial, he was trying to claim mental health illnesses as to why this occurred. The victim was a politics and economics student at King College London, and his father, Sheikh Abdullah Al-Araimi, owns the Al Raid Group, a group of businesses that develop shopping malls and leisure centres in Oman. Al-Nazi from Brent and Dilbaro from Mill Hill denied murder and wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm and also attempted robbery. But today, Badir Al-Nazi of no fixed abode was found guilty of murdering 20-year-old Mohammed Al-Araimi and wounding his friend in the Knightsbridge attack. He was found guilty in a London Crown Court on Friday the 13th of August, and he pled guilty to possession of a bladed article. His accomplice Arsabun Dilbaro of no fixed abode was found guilty of wounding in relation to the attack on the second man, and he was found not guilty of Mohammed's murder and possession of a bladed article, and both men were found not guilty of attempted robbery. Both men will be sentenced at the same court on the 10th of September. The court heard how Mohammed and his friend had met on the evening of the murder, and after they finished their meal shortly after 12 PM, they was ambushed in an alleyway by the two men. Unbeknownst to the pair, Al-Nazi and Dilbaro were lying in wait just meters away, and he was stabbed in the chest and died shortly after. So due to the fact they never stole anything, there was no clear motive initially, but they believed that he was now down to the fact that he was wearing an expensive watch and the motive would have been greed. So my condolences to the family of Mohammed, and they say they feel they found justice with this decision by the court. So I really appreciate you joining me for this episode. Please don't forget to get the latest updates on the website at scarcitystudios.com, and I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Peace.